Namaste. Night walk. It's not really that late, but just get a little walk in. Hi everybody. Namaste. Namaste. NYC. Okay, so my phone is almost dead. So I figured, you know what? I've been having a lot of back issues. So probably the worst thing to do when you have back issues is to stay seated. Okay? No, I did not go to work today. There was a couple of things that came up, but they were like para positions, and if they're para positions, that means most likely I'm gonna have to not get, regular lunch period and have to do lunch duty. I'm not doing that anymore. Okay? So I'm being very picky, and that's okay because I had some artwork to get out. I had a little packaging work to do, and that's what I did. Just trying to figure out if I really want to go to the store and I have 0 wine left, and that's a sad thing. No beer. Well, there might be 1 beer in there, but it's not my type. It's my brother-in-law brought it over on St. Patty's Day, and I had 1 of them. Not even 2, Hi. I had 1. So that tells you how much I liked it. Meaning I didn't. Okay? Anyway, look how pretty it is here. My favorite block to walk on. I just use this block because it has sidewalks. And something beautiful and funky and cool in 3, 2, 1. You see it? See that chicken? That's the chicken. Okay. Anyhow, I'm not going to be on long, guys, because number 1, I have to go to the bathroom. Alright? When I go to the post office, listen to what this lady did in the post office. Her name is Blanca. She's so wonderful. Really believe God brings you to the people that you need to be near. I really want to get her like a thing of cookies or candy or something, because before I wrapped up some of my artwork, I know I needed copies. Otherwise, I'm giving out the last copies of the affirmations that I do for the color therapy that goes with your artwork. So I have a copy machine, I do, right? Black and white and color. But my copy machine takes so long, it stresses me out, because if I have to make copies, which of course I do, I make copies of what the stories for each healing artwork, and this way I have a copy of it, and I give you the copy, and then I keep a copy of it so I can keep it straight, because your girl does a lot of paintings. Okay. Right now there's probably like 8 or 9 canvases to be painted, plus all the other artwork. Why am I not breathing right? Okay, plus all the other artwork. Anyhow, I'm sure I'm boring you 4 minutes in, but what I'm trying to say is, what am I trying to say? So I usually go to like an Office Depot place, which I did on Sunday, to make copies, and either let them make it, or usually they tell me they don't make them, that I would have to make them. So okay, big deal. I would do it. Once the machine breaks, and the machine will break if I'm running it, okay? Best believe I will break machines. Last night all my YouTube went off. So I text Crystal crystal medicine really late. I think she was awake because she put up a video really late last night. Like, when I say really late, I mean like midnight. And there was no voice. So I'm like, maybe it's me. Because, and I told her, I said, I could see you, but I can't hear you, what you're saying. So there's no voice on it. So she was like, oh, I'll go fix that. But maybe it was me, because then my iPad went dead. I couldn't get YouTube. It just would say no YouTube, and it was all souped up. So it wasn't like, it didn't need to be charged up. Here's my favorite house. But I can't park over here because they called the cops on me. This used to be my area that I used to park. Right there. Here's my favorite house right here. You know why? Because it has upstairs. It has upstairs. And it has a little thing that joins in the middle. Anyway, somebody will call the cops because there's some lady taking pictures of our houses at night, and she doesn't have a dog with her. So she must be weird. Yeah, I'm weird. But a good weird, not a bad weird. Anyhow. So, this is what Blanca did. So I decided first I was going to get 15 copies of each page. But I had to, you know how I make up a folder full of affirmations, especially if it's your first time? I always give you affirmations, even if it's your 10th time. But your first time, this is a first time buyer of my healing artwork, so the folder has to be good. And so the 2 chakras it touched base with was the crown chakra and the heart chakra. So the 7th chakra and the 7th chakra? Yeah, 7th chakra and the 4th chakra. Anyhow, this isn't a test, but it's a test I gave myself. Look at this nice house. My mother used to take us for a walk and to a rich neighborhood, and she would say, okay guys, get ready. Smell the rich. Smell the rich. And I didn't understand what that meant, but then I understand when I got older. Smell the rich. And also smell the rain, which I smell the rain right now, which could be why my back and neck felt even worse. Anyhow, just gotta live with it. Already took a muscle relaxer, and I went out to the post office, and maybe it took away my headache a little bit, because I also had a headache. But nobody cares about my laundry lists of ailments, or do they? Anyway, whatever I was saying, I was gonna get like 15 copies of each page, but there was a lot of pages. Because if I give somebody the last copy, oh, look at this tree. Oh my gosh. Isn't that beautiful? 1, 2, 3. 3 big trees in front. Anyhow, if I give out those last papers, it's not like I'll be lost, but it means that I have to, because I write this stuff down myself because I like it that way. My battery's going dead, but I like to write it down because as I'm writing, I learn more. So I copy it from my research pages, I copy it from my cards, and whatever I have to do. Anyway, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but I don't want to come to the last page and reinvent the wheel, because like I have 2 folders for the crown chakra, I have 1 folder for the throat chakra, I have 1 folder for the sacral chakra, and so on and so forth. So I noticed that my heart chakra, a lot of people bought green canvases in the past 2 years because the folder's this thick. So usually I go and I get it done. And now I know I'm repeating myself. So this is what Blanca did. I should call this, guess what Blanca did? Nice tree in the background, photobombing me. Looks like I have a tree coming out my head. Look. Wait. See, if you inside this brain, you would see all these things that I'm talking about. Anyway, so what Blanca did was, she did have one customer, then he left, and I had 2 packages to get off. But before I can get any packages off, I needed the copies so I could put them inside the California person's folder with the artwork. So she was confused at first because I said make 5 copies of each, but I gave her a stack of different papers because I have a lot of notes, a lot of affirmations, what food you should take, what crystals are good, what oils, essential oils are good. Anyhow, you know the gig. Or maybe you don't. And if you don't know, hi, I'm Mystic Brady. Namaste. I'm Katrina Brady. Anyway, just go watch 1,000 videos and you'll catch up. Anyway, sorry about my big round fat face, but I guess I'm fat. All right, so want to put prayers out. So anyway, Blanca, she had the whole counter, and around the counter on the side where boxes usually go, she was making all these copies, and I think I said 15 copies. I don't know. I'm confused myself. Maybe I said 5 copies because I thought it would be easier. So even if I said 5 copies each page, I gave her a whole bunch of pages. So she set them all up in piles, and then she was getting me the hard copy because I said I want the hard copy, which I could do myself. I'm used to doing it myself. And she was finding the hard copy in each pile, and she was doing all this stuff. Look at this tree. This reminds me of Brooklyn. Oh, you see it? That's a close-up. That's a close-up, right? Except in Brooklyn, it's a cherry blossom. There's the cherry blossom and then the white blossom ones that look exactly like that. Isn't that pretty? I think it is. Okay, anyhow. So Blanca, straight up, made all these piles, gave me the hard copy, and then proceeded, I said I need 1 of each. Doesn't matter the order. And then she proceeded to go to each pile and get me 1 of each so I could put it in the folder. Isn't that nice? That was so nice of her. Anyway, I'm gonna go in my car because it's getting a little late. Hold on a second, guys. I know it's only a 13-minute walk, but some days are more productive, and some days I have to spend doing my artwork because how else is it gonna get done? Okay. All right, guys. So it was just so nice of her to do that. But I do want to do a shout out besides Blanca. I'm just gonna go this way because there was a little bit of a guy that was walking creepily towards me. Want to see him? Look. I held my phone the wrong way, guys. Anyway, he's probably not creepy, but he got... When I went towards my car, he was following me at first. Or at least in my mind, he was following me. But when I went towards my car, then he started going the other way. Then when I got in my car, then he came back around. So anyhow, I'm just paranoid, schizo. But let me give a shout out to Rhonda, Crystal Medicine. because she went to the cardiologist today, and we hope everything went all right. I don't know. She sent me a picture of herself there. I guess she's finding out about her pacemaker. And just, does anybody know you're not allowed to have a microwave if you have a pacemaker? Is that true still? Let me know about that. Okay. I'm just going to take a ride around the block. I know it should be walking, Bayo, right? I thought today I was going to join back at the gym. Well, I'm already in the gym, but I thought I was going to actually go. All right. But I'm not going to allow myself to beat myself up. Okay. Another shout out for White Dove, Stephanie, White Dove. Why White Dove, Stephanie? Because she hasn't been feeling well. And her blood pressure has been like 40. She can't get it above 40. So all those nurses out there, Tracy, what do we do? Let me know. Guys, you know what I'm going to actually do? Even though my phone might go dead, I'm going to park right here and I'm going to do one more block. Back and forth on this block. Okay? Want to come with me? You said yeah? Some of you said no? Some of you said F you? Okay. Okay. All right. I know you didn't say F you. Let me just have a sip. Don't worry, it's Diet Coke and vodka. I wish. I don't have any vodka, beer. Well, just that weird beer that is no good. But all my wine bottles are empty. Just such a sad thing. All right, guys, let's go for a quick walk and talk. Yeah, so here's my 3 shout-outs. My 3 shout-outs are, number 1, Crystal Medicine, for get her heart straightened out. Number 2, Rhonda. Crystal, I said Crystal Medicine. Number 2, White Dove, Stephanie, White Dove. Or sometimes she goes by Miss Arkansas, but I never could get used to it. Because White Dove is such a beautiful name. She's like Native American spirit. And number 3 is Ruby. And you might say, what, pray tell, is wrong with Ruby? Birthday girl, right? Partying up for her birthday. She goes back to work today, and she has the swollenness on her side of her ear and neck comes back, and she ends up going to the dentist because she never went to the dentist about this problem, and she's been on all kinds of antibiotics. It's not working. And so anyway, she found out she had a cracked tooth, and they had to take the tooth out. So maybe that was the root of the whole swollenness and the ear problems and earaches and headaches and etc. So prayers up for our girl Ruby. The one good thing is that she's home tomorrow, which usually she'd be working, I think. Anyhow, she works so much. So I'm happy if she gets to stay and rest a little bit. Yeah, now I'm getting a little bit tired myself. But yeah, I'll just keep on pushing myself. Just keep on pushing. Here's a nice house for you. So, did I tell you that I might do something on the Delphi? So many people ask me. I have watched some things on it. Creeps the F out of me. But I want to make sure that clink clink happens. I think clink happened to the right person, one of the people that was involved in it. But clink clink needs to happen to the other person. So I have to do it when I'm relaxed and during the day. And I have to have a lot of prayers. And I'm not going to do it where I'm not going to ask about what happened to them, because we all know that they were viciously murdered. We know that. I don't want to go into those details. They don't want me to see that. That's why when I tried to do it in the past, I tried to do it several times. And I spoke to, what's her name? Kim Magical about it several times. She has a channel. She does a lot of Delphi readings. You should check out her channel. A good start, right, is... So I get a little bit scared with the birds. I'm always hoping that they don't come too close to my head. Okay. I'm not trying to be mean or a bird mean person, but as they stay in their lane on their branch and my head stays here. Okay? Anyway, how many minutes am I racking on about? 20 minutes? Well, yeah, so I just feel like they're children. You know, they were preteens, 13 and 14, I think. That's still a kid. That's still a young kid. And I just feel like, I know they're okay in heaven, but the one thing they're not okay with their case not being solved and clink clink not happening for the right people. They're like, it's right there. Katrina, why can't they see it? It's right there. So I will try to channel them, and I believe that the one that talks more to me is, I always get them mixed up, but I think it's Liberty. The one that was a little heavier set, with the shorter blonde hair, very strong. Anyhow, I believe it's her, but I'll get everybody straight before I do it. This is scary. I mean, I shouldn't be such a scaredy cat. I shouldn't be. Anyway, so my car's over there, and I'm happy. I'm looking forward to it because your girl has to go to the bathroom. Oops, too late. Don't make me laugh, or it'll be too late. Might have been too late already. Anyway, if you're just turning on to my videos right now, you might be like, hey, she seems weird. She's talking about peeing in the pants. Well, on the Mr. Grady channel, we talk about everything. Okay? Anyway, there's my car. I live across the street from a funeral home. Anyway, I'm not going to let myself get scared about that. Anyway, guys, love you all. Talk to you soon. Namaste. I'm going to try to go to work tomorrow because your girl's got to make some money. But I'm not going to stress out if I don't go to work. If I don't go to work tomorrow, I'm going to put out a video, art gallery video. Okay? Either way. Love you. Namaste.